know who got really lucky? Eric Flack, who got a fantastic assignment for the day. But even better than his assignment is his outfit. Where are you, Flack?
Leslie, I'm on a player bus, and the Caps are boarding right now, so we're going to do some live TV. I'm going to turn around, the camera around. We're going to stay out of these champions' way, but they are literally getting on right now. That's John Carlson boarding the bus. We've got a lot of the scouts and their families in the back of the bus right now. We're also joined by Jay Beagle is right here. Andre Burakovsky is on this bus. A lot of the players have their families with them, and it's just a real exciting time. Jay, can I ask you a quick question real quick? Sure. We're local Channel 9 right now. All right. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
The one thing I wanted to ask you was, you have been with the Capitals your entire career. Is that correct?
Yeah, with the organization.
I mean, with the organization,
career, yeah.
So many years growing up in Alberta,
yeah.
and worked so hard for this moment. Were there times that you never thought it would come?
No, I don't think, you never really think too far ahead. I never have. It was something that's a dream. You always dream of lifting the Stanley Cup and being, on a team that's a championship team. And, obviously we got it done this year, and it's a dream come true.
Do you have family with you?
I don't have family with me today.
Have you talked to them back home in Canada?
Oh no, yeah, they're here. They're just not here on the parade.
Yeah.
But they're back. They're back at the house here, and they're gonna watch the parade on TV.
They're gonna watch it on TV. Hopefully, they're watching Channel 9 right now.
Yeah.
They're seeing you up there. Talk about the whirlwind of the past couple days and what's that been like.
Yeah, it's been incredible. I mean, obviously, getting back into DC after the win was an incredible experience. The fans have been behind us ever since I've been here, and have been incredible, and it's really exciting. I mean, I'm excited for the parade today. I'm excited to see all the fans and to just enjoy it with them.
Do you guys know what you've done for this city? Like, I'm a lifetime Washingtonian, and this day means so much to me. Is there a recognition among the players about what you?
I don't think we can obviously know what the emotions that the city goes through, and people that have lived here their whole lives. I don't think we know, but we know how much it means to them and how important it is. But it's just exciting to be able to share it with people like yourself. I mean, that have been here and lived here your whole life, and we did it for you guys. So.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you personally, thank you, and I mean that, and thank you for taking some time. I don't want to take up too much of your time, and go throw some beads and have a great day. You guys have earned it, all right?
You too. Yeah, have a great day.
All right, so this has all happened kind of live TV. I do want to be really respectful of these guys' time. Jay was nice enough to just do it on the fly. I'm going to make sure it's okay that I talk with some of these people, some of these great players, because they are with their families. This is time that they've worked really, really hard for. So I'll send it back to you guys, and I'll try to make sure we get some other players lined up to talk to you when they're ready along this incredible parade route. Guys?
Hey, Eric, I have one question before we let you go, man. How did you get the job to go on the bus with the players? How'd you pull that ticket?
Yeah, I don't know what you said, Darren. If it had something to do with me being really lucky to be on the bus, yes. I don't know how I got this job. I'm thankful to whoever gave me this job. This is one of the wildest and most amazing experiences of my life, and it hasn't even really started yet.
Right.
Shout out to Michael Valentine.
All right, so Eric is hanging out on the bus with people who've got a chance to really spend some time with the real Stanley Cup.
Hey, I'm watching the coolest thing. I'm watching John Carlson, one of the greatest defensemen in the game right now, be a dad and take his son back down because little man kept on wanting to walk down the steps, right?
Father of the year.
Are you, you said Father of the Year?
Good.
You says Carlson family.
Yeah.
Who are you? Tell me.
I'm his wife, and this is my mom. Why don't you interview her? She's better.
Well, how exciting for all of you guys.
Oh,
This is John Carlson's mother-in-law. Hello, ma'am. What's your name?
Lorraine.
Hi, Lorraine. Where are you from, Lorraine?
DC.
You're from DC. That's right.
I'm not. Yeah.
Well, no. So you're like a Washingtonian. Yeah. I actually heard that your family really enjoys DC, right? Are you from here?
Yep.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Where'd you go to high school?
BCC.
No kidding. Yeah, BCC girl. I went to Landon, right around the
okay,
corner.
yeah, Landon.
So, okay, so this is so fascinating to me. You know, I talked to Jay, and he was like, obviously, we don't know what obviously, it doesn't, he didn't know what it means. So, being a native Washingtonian, are you guys able to put this into perspective for some of the guys a little bit more?
I wouldn't say us necessarily. We weren't really sports fans, but just because it's John and he's my husband, I feel like it's exciting.
Yeah. What about you, Lorraine?
Same thing.
It's exciting because we see him. It was his child dream, so. But,
And let me ask you this though, like, was it tough living in this city year round as the years went by and they couldn't take that next step? Does that kind of enter the home, or is that a job and the two things are separate?
I guess they're separate because I'm always happy when he comes home for summer. So, but I'm happy he finally won.
Come on up here. Come on up here. I was not going to.
What's happening right now?
I'm hearing all about your local roots, and because I'm a dad too, so there was no way I was going to stand in the way of you being a dad. Introduce me to your son.
That's Luca John.
Luca John is how old?
He's 3 in a couple days, 4 days.
Luca, what's your brother's name?
Luca,
What's your brother's name?
do you want to be on TV, Luca? Do you know you're on TV right now? Can you say "Go Caps"?
Mommy and Lulu just did their first interviews.
Yeah.
Say go Caps, Luca?
Can you say "Go Caps"? Does Luca?
The water.
Without water. Does Luca have any idea what Dad does?
I think he loves playing hockey at home, so he has some idea, but he definitely doesn't, get it all. That's for sure.
Wait, so you already have him up on skates? How long has he been up on skates for?
He's been skating for maybe. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was
doesn't
like,
actually-
look, I
he's
know
been
you're
on the ice
good, but
3
that is
times.
incredible, Jeans.
He's been on the ice 3 times, but he can't stand up yet. He just likes going out there.
Kind of talk a little bit. I love the fact that, you know, you're obviously from Massachusetts. How do you say your hometown's name?
Natick, but it's actually Marlborough, Massachusetts.
Oh,
is
okay.
where
All right. But, you know, you kind of have local roots. Do you think this is any more special to you than the other guys having, you know, your wife growing up here and knowing the angst that this town has felt for so long, wanting this moment?
I think you can sense it a little bit better than maybe the average Joe, but not anymore. We don't have to worry about that anymore.
We don't have to worry about that anymore. Can I thank you for that? I'm from here. Can I just thank you for bringing us a championship? And I mean that.
Well, thank you. Thanks for all the support. That's it means a lot to all the players, the support that we've gotten since I've been here 8.5 years now. So, the fans are a big part of it as well.
Yeah. When you're growing up in Marlborough, Massachusetts, are you dreaming about hoisting the cup, or are you dreaming about the parade? I mean, does the parade even factor in there with the things that you dream about when you're playing junior league and all those hard work?
No, you don't think about the parade. You think about winning, and then after that, then you think about the parade.
Yeah.
So it's they go hand in hand, and we're excited to be here to share it with DC today.
I heard a rumor that the team has been having a little fun the past couple days. Is that true? Can you confirm that?
Yeah, that's probably true.
Too much fun? Too much fun? But, I mean, I think you're going to give them a pass this time, right? Nope. No, I'm not going to.
Third day of partying, there was no pass.
Third day? Were you in the doghouse after day 3?
No, we're here now. We're here right now.
I hope that you enjoy this moment as much as everybody else in DC is enjoying this moment. And thank you for just being an awesome Washington Capital and bringing home the cup for us, man.
All right, thank you very much.
John. All right, guys, some really humble guys, and they just have their families here, you know? That's what this is all about. They're sharing this moment with their families, and it's really cool to see. We'll try to catch up with some more of them real soon. Back to you.
All right, we're going to go to our colleague Eric Flack, who's been on the bus with some players, having a great time today, getting to see those real cherished moments with the players and their families.
Hey guys, I'm joined by now Andre Burakovsky. First of all, congratulations. What is this like for a 23-year-old to experience?
I mean, it's pretty amazing. Just this whole setup and everything, just winning the cup. It's been it's been some special days here for sure. I mean, there's been a guys that's been playing in league for thousands of games and never reach Stanley Cup final. So being on this parade right now and just it's starting to come to you a little bit that we actually won. I mean, it's been, like I said, it's been some crazy days.
It's sinking in, like
Yeah.
you're a Stanley Cup champion, and is the feeling different than you dreamed about it when you were a kid?
This is way better. Like I said, it's been crazy. Just the whole setup, everything, the parties, the parade right now, and just everything around it. It's so special that it's hard to describe.
Andre, tell me the name of your hometown in Sweden.
It's in Malmö. Malmö.
Is it a big town? Is it a small town? Tell me about it.
I mean, I would say it's pretty big for being Sweden. For being America, probably not so big, but it's the third biggest city in Sweden. Stockholm, Gothenburg, and Malmö. So, yeah, I would say it's pretty big.
So what is the reaction back there? Have you talked to them? Are they celebrating like we are, proud of you?
They will be celebrating like this when the cup is coming to the city for sure. I mean, I know there's a lot of kids out there in Malmö that's really looking forward to City Cup for the first time.
Are you bringing the cup to your hometown for the first time?
Yeah, the cup is traveling around to every player's hometown. So I'm gonna go to where I played before, show it up for all the people. Yeah, I haven't really decided yet what I'm gonna do, but I'm definitely gonna bring it to all the kids and let them see it.
But that's got to be a special moment for you to be able to go back to the place you grew up and learn this game as a champion with the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think I know it's every hockey player's dream. It doesn't matter what age. Everyone wants to win it. I mean, when we won, I probably get 500 different text messages. So people are really feeling it back home and really happy for me.
Are you ready to throw some beads?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll throw whatever I can get my hand on here.
All right. Hey, man, I said it to all the other players. I'm going to say it to you, too. As a native, lifetime Washingtonian, thank you so much for ending this drought. Thank you for bringing us the cup. It means so much to the people, me, my friends, my family. It means everything. So thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Asking what? Sorry, somebody was talking to me in my ear? Okay. All right, well, Darren, Leslie, it's live TV for you. I've been hearing some things from the control room, but we're just enjoying this moment so much with these Caps players, their families, some of the scouts that have worked tirelessly on the road without some of the recognition, some of the limelight that these stars get. You know, they're enjoying this moment here at the back of the bus. I'm actually going to try and get back and talk to some of them as well because I think they deserve a lot of the credit as well. So really just, I think Andre just put it really, really well when he talked about this is just sort of sinking in. This is just sort of sinking in. And I can tell you being up on this bus, let's, we're getting ready to go. Let's, what's up, guys? Hey! We got the Budweisers, Clydesdales over there. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We are live starting the parade right now. That's what I'm talking about. By the way, our bus driver's name is Latina. So I told Latina to take it nice and slow and keep it in the middle of the road. We're going to try and stay out of these players' way so the fans can get the interaction with them. But we are now rolling for the Stanley Cup Championship Parade in Washington, D.C. It is rolling, people. How about this moment? How about this moment, Washington? Come on! Come on! I'm going to get out of the way so Dave, our photographer, can get closer to the players and the fans.
You know,
We love your excitement,
Yeah,
Eric.
I mean, his voice was cracking. The
It's
fan
like
side, he just
adolescence
kicked
all
in
over
there.
again. Yeah, it's fantastic. There's a lot of excitement down here. You can tell people are celebrating. You know, we're your eyes, your ears, and your nose. And there's an interesting fragrance out here.
Oh, yeah, there is a very
It's,
interesting
It's
fragrance.
fully celebratory.
Natural
It's a
fragrance.
full circle experience out here. Even before we get to parade time, less than 15 minutes away. It's amazing.
Listen, I don't
You hear
really
him saying
know.
living on a prayer.
The song, Living on a Prayer. I mean, fans behind me, have been praying, they've been living, and they've been waiting for this. There is a random guy. Oh, no, that's not a Penguins jersey. It's a dead Penguin.
No.
So
No, he wouldn't dare show up here in a Penguins jersey.
I was wondering. I was like, how did that Penguins fan sneak in here? Then I realized the Penguin wasn't alive anymore.
No excommunicated family members down here, welcome.
Yeah. But what a moment. I mean, listening to Eric Flack, you know, that guy who's a fan, I mean, he was screaming at the top of his lungs when that bus started rolling. And, you know, one of the things when he was talking to Andre Burakovsky, some of the players are so excited. Andre, he actually got a tattoo of the Stanley Cup right after they won. I mean, they won it. Nobody can ever take that away from them.
That's
so
right.
It's one of those tattoos where, listen, down the road, 20, 30 years, you will not regret that tattoo. That is something that you can hold on for the rest of your life.
They're a bunch of humble heroes. It's interesting, you know, they play so hard, they talk so hard, and it's even hard for them to put into words what this means for the city. Matt Gregory's going to try to do that with some fans who...
I think Eric Flack has the best view. I mean,
amazing view.
Eric, you're on the bus, man.
I'm on the bus, Darren. I'm on the bus.
Jealous.
How'd I get this gig? What?
How much did it cost you?
How did
to
this
get on
happen?
that bus?
He paid somebody. That's what
I have no
wasn't
comment.
it? It was the
I have no
bow tie.
comment. What I do have is Travis Boyd sitting up here. Dude, weren't you in Hershey, Pennsylvania like 4 months ago?
Yeah, pretty surreal to think this is where I ended the season.
And, yeah, I just want to give the background, because you know your run has brought so many non-dedicated fans into the fold. So let me give some background. So this is Travis Boyd. He was playing with the the minor league team when the year started, right?
Yeah.
And they brought you up in February, and 4 months later, you're a Stanley Cup champion.
Yeah.
What is that?
Tough to believe, actually. Still can't believe it. I mean, that's what you play for your whole life, and then to be able to knock it off my list, you know, in the first couple months I'd ever been up in the NHL is pretty surreal, and can't wait to get this thing going today and share it with the city.
And I know that you were well regarded within the organization. Was there disappointment that you started the season in Hershey, and has there been an evolution of being disappointed, and then the roller coaster just goes to the greatest run in your life?
Yeah, I mean,
lot.
everyone wants to be here. I clearly wanted to start the year up here with
everybody.
the Caps, but it just didn't work out that way. But thought I put together a pretty good season in Hershey and was lucky enough to come back up here. And I guess looking back, it a whole lot better being up here at the end, winning the Cup than the beginning.
And vice versa, right? You're here with your family, right?
Yeah.
Can you introduce me to them?
I don't know. They're all spread out right now. This is Kelsey right here.
Hi, Kelsey. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. What's this like from your perspective?
This is crazy. It's a lot of ups and downs.
Yeah.
Mostly ups, but
Mostly
there are
ups.
its downs.
Yeah.
But it's exciting. It's new.
Yeah. Now, has he gotten the hall pass to just party his face off for the past 4 days with the rest of the team?
Hey, he doesn't go out very much, so he can do whatever he wants right now.
Hall passes, yeah.
What has the 4 days been like? I mean, because, you know, I believe that the city and really the country has really been entertained by this team just like going for it. Like, we won, now it's time to let loose.
Yeah. Exactly. I think that was probably our team motto. When we're led by a guy like Ovi, who clearly everyone knows likes to get after it, clearly going to be a lot of good times. But yeah, I mean, why not? You know, you win the Stanley Cup. So few people have ever done it in your life. You better enjoy it because you never know. You never know if you're going to do it, and you never know if you're going to get another chance to celebrate it.
Your name goes on that cup.
Hey, that's what you grow up dreaming about, and to be able to, you know, even think about it or anything like that, it's tough to put into words. Yeah.
Andre said it's just sinking in. Is it just sinking in for you, or has it?
For sure. I think there's still more sinking to come as summer starts getting going and everything, but the first couple days didn't even feel real until, you know, you start seeing this and you start seeing all the fans coming out and being able to celebrate it with everyone. God, I tell you, it's been unbelievable, and then today's going to be unbelievable too.
Well, I'm trying to be respectful of everybody's time, so I'm gonna wrap it up there. But I'm gonna say the same thing to you that I said to all the other guys, even the ones that have been here longer than you. Thank you for bringing this championship to our city. It means the world to us.
Hey,
and you guys have done something that no team for 26 years has been able to do in this town.
That's right.
So good on you, man.
Let's celebrate it.
Yeah, let's do it. Thanks. All right, so I'm just gonna stay up here on the top of the bus. Dave, our great photographer, Dave Scarnato, you can just like show the scenes. We're right about to. We kind of rolled a couple of feet. I don't know when we're actually gonna leave. We look like we're almost to the parade route. People were asking how quickly is this thing gonna go, or how quickly are we gonna get to the podium there. And I told him, I think it's going to be a slow ride. I think this city, this team, knuckleheads like me, we're going to enjoy this ride, and it is going to be nice and slow. So we'll just have live pictures up for you guys whenever you want to take them. If there's anything you want to ask me about the mood, feel free. But for now, just kind of soak it in.
Yeah,
Well, Flack, one thing we do want to ask when we come back to, so like Andre Burakovsky, Brana, they both got those tattoos. If you get a chance to see those tattoos, we want to see those because they got the Stanley Cup tattoos on them. As you're on the bus, the best job so far today, best job to be on the bus. Eric Flack has that best job.
That's fantastic. I'm looking at my watch because we are 5 minutes away from a huge, huge citywide party. You don't need a press pass. You don't need anything. If you're not down here, what'd you say?
You just need to beat traffic
You
somehow.
just need to beat traffic, and we should tell people, I mean, everything from 7th to 23rd, Virginia to Constitution is pretty much shut down for this parade so that we can salute our hometown heroes, the Caps. So don't even really think about driving down here. And perhaps if you're not down here, you should just stay right where you are and watch us because we've got all angles, all facets of this championship day covered.
That's right. As we continue to wait, what are we now? Three minutes away before this parade actually starts. We'll, like you were mentioning, we'll have different elements throughout this parade. We'll hear from some of the fans, their experience. I mean, these personal stories, each one is different. They're all not the same. I was speaking to a guy by the name of Kim Brace, who was a lifelong fan. I mean, he's been a fan since the team started 44 years ago, and he has a jersey with all these pins on there. And then he has signatures from everybody, all the media on the front and players on the back. I mean, it is completely full. And you just kind of think about it. He's like, man, he's been waiting 44 years for this. He was there from day one. And now I'm sure he is somewhere around here enjoying this moment.
44 years ago, gas was like 55 cents a gallon. Dancing Machine by the Jackson 5 was out. DC was getting a chance to elect its first mayor. So 1974 was a pivotal year. I was actually born that year too, so when you keep saying 44, I'm like, oh yeah, I am going to be 44 this year. It's just making me laugh. But it's fantastic to be alive here in this moment, to bear witness to history, to see the faces, to feel the energy, to be able to say we were here during this moment. It's really special.
That's the special day. One thing, we showed them earlier. I just need to show them
those shoes again.
Because once the parade starts, they're not going to care about what I'm wearing.
Stand
they're
up.
Care about the players.
Well, put your foot up.
Now, see these shoes right here?
Wow.
Every single player on the Capitals roster will receive a pair of these limited edition Adidas Capitals
keep
Stanley
your foot
Cup
up while you get some
shoes.
exercise here, young man, because I got to tell you, we're standing up here working with a dream team. Dave Satch, Steph Wilson, who's an amazing producer. She looks over to the side and she goes, "Did you get some shoes?" And Darren goes, "Why, yes, indeed." And he opens this box, and here are these Capital-themed shoes. And I said, only Darren could do that. Only Darren could get a courier to get through all the restrictions and make it over here to give him these celebratory pair of shoes. Everybody is all in, all caps, hardcore, and we are excited. No one more excited than Eric Flack. Hey, E.
Hey, what's up? Joined by Stanley Cup champion. I'm up. Joined by Stanley Cup champion. Brett.
With Brett Connolly.
Yeah, do you want to do the interview?
Constitution.
What? Come on and do the interview. What sort of questions should I ask him? It's got to be G-rated though. It's got to be G-rated though.
Ask him how many pounds he lost since he shaved his beard.
How many pounds did you lose to have to shave your beard?
Couple.
Was that your playoff
last night?
beard?
Yeah, that was last night. I just cut it.
You just cut it off?
Yeah, just cut it.
And how did that process work out? Was that like a bet that you lost, or was that just once you won the cup, it was gone?
No, just a decision, just split second. I just decided I was going to get rid of it. It was time.
That's awesome. Do you regret the decision? I guess is the most important thing.
Not at all. It's time for to move on.
What?
Follow-up question: How much weight have you gained from the last couple days?
Yeah, couple beers for sure, a couple pounds. So it's been fun. We've been having so much fun. Such a good group of guys, and can't wait for today.
Talk about the team and the camaraderie, the group of guys. It is clear to me, watching you guys enjoy this moment, that the team really likes each other.
Yeah, for sure. We all get along. Everyone likes each other. Everyone's inclusive, and everyone has good personalities, and we just mesh, and it's been a great year for sure.
Not to get too inside the game, but how important is that camaraderie, that cohesion to doing what you guys did?
For sure, you have to be close, and that's definitely something that we have, and we accomplished a big thing, and it's a big moment for all of us, and we're all going to be friends forever, and it's just a big moment for everybody.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Are you from British Columbia?
Yeah, BC.
Yeah. So have you talked to the folks back home? What is there a sense of pride there, accomplishing that for them in your hometown?
Yeah, for sure. Friends, and my parents are still there. My brother lives there. I got family there. A lot of old coaches and just little things like that. So I'm excited to bring it back and see a lot of people that I haven't seen in a while, and just share it with a lot of people other than myself.
Who was the first call?
I had everybody down there in Vegas, so I saw everybody right after the game. My parents, so.
That's so cool. Who all was in Vegas?
My parents, my brother, my grandpa, my wife, some other family, so it was amazing time.
So this is interesting to me, because as a Homer DC kid who's been waiting for this for so long, we worry about jinxes. You were confident going in. You were confident that you were going to bring them down there, and that was going to be the moment.
Yeah, you got to prepare like you're winning. It's such a big moment. You don't want anybody to be left out of that. So everybody was there, and fortunately we could come back in that third period and get a huge win. And just amazing. Great to win it in Vegas. We had a lot of fun, and just a big moment.
Last question, and I'll let you go be with your boys. Seeing these fans, where does that rank in this overall experience?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's been a long time coming for the city, and they've welcomed me the last 2 years. So it's a place I'll never forget, and all our teammates will never forget. It's been amazing playing in front of all these fans, and we're going to have a great day.
Yeah, well, you were a huge part of it. So I said to everybody else, I'm going to say it to you too. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. This means a lot to us. It means a lot to the city. We appreciate your effort. Oh, you have a better one, all right? All right. All right, these boys are having a good time. They are, put the camera on them. You don't need me. Put the camera on them. Put the camera on John Carlson and his son, 3-year-old son, one of 2 kids. This is these players who have worked so hard for so long, so many long days, so many practices, probably a lot of not so fancy hotels along the way. And this is what they've worked for all that time, is just to have this moment where they're champions and they can have a city celebrate them just like they celebrate the city. So they have their families here, they have their children here. They're taking pictures, which is kind of funny. See, the wives taking pictures of them together. They're just guys, they're just guys who happen to be incredible professional athletes that have reached the highest part of their sports. But they're just guys with wives and kids and families that are just as proud of them as you would be of your own child or loved one accomplishing something. So I think that's the coolest part of being here right now. It's just seeing them as just guys celebrating a really, really good incredible run. Back to you, Darren. Leslie?
Listen, I think I know one fan who is picking up all the Stanley Cup memorabilia. That's our own Eric Flack, one of the luckiest men alive today. He got to ride on the bus with the players during the parade. Talk to them, talk to their families. Here's a few of his interviews with the team.
Was this moment what you thought it would be?
This is just amazing. Big thanks for everybody coming out here. Just look at everyone coming. I mean, this is unbelievable for sure.
It is clear to me, watching you guys enjoy this moment, that the team really likes each other.
Yeah, for sure. We all get along. Everyone likes each other. Everyone's inclusive, and everyone has good personalities, and we just mesh, and it's been a great year for sure.
Not to get too like inside the game, but like how important is that camaraderie, that cohesion to doing what you guys did?
For sure, you have to be close, and that's definitely something that we have, and we accomplished a big thing, and it's a big moment for all of us, and we're all going to be friends forever, and it's just a big moment for everybody.
All right, fanboy. So I'm sure there were many moments throughout this day that you had to pinch yourself to believe that you were actually there. But I think the question on most people's minds is just how many beers were consumed on that bus?
None by me, boss. Second of all, there was a pretty steady stream going from the cooler. Each bus had a cooler, totally stocked downstairs. And so there was a pretty good stream going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. They were taking turns. I think Beagle may have been the beer boy. I think Jay Beagle might have been the one who was.
To me, one of the things that stood out from watching you on that bus the most was just to see the human interaction there with the players and with their families, and how special this was for them, and how they wanted to share it with their wives, with their kids.
At one point, John Carlson, who if you're a hockey fan know, one of the best defensive players in the league, is going to be a gazillionaire next year, one of our stalwarts, had his 3-year-old son there. And I just see him, and he's trying to keep his 3-year-old son from walking down the steps on the double-decker because, he would fall and get hurt. I'm like, oh my God, this is just a dad who happens to be one of the greatest hockey players.
Yeah, his wife went to BCC. She's a local girl.
Yeah,
and basically
how cool is that?
letting him off the hook a little bit.
And his mother-in-law was there too.
That's
they weren't going to miss it.
This is great work. If you want to see more Eric stuff, all you have to do is hit up the WSA9 app or go online to WSA9.com. So listen, that's the news at 5.
Now, our all-access coverage had you every angle, every vantage point of today's championship parade, including right on board one of those buses carrying members of the Stanley Cup championship team.
Our Eric Flack, he had the assignment of a lifetime, getting chosen to report live from the top of that bus with some of the team members on there. So, Eric, I mean, do you have to just pinch yourself every 5 minutes and realize that it is actually real?
Yeah, when the parade started, I was just like, oh my gosh, this is happening right now. I'm on this bus, in this parade, in my hometown. It was the most unforgettable feeling I can remember having in a really long time. But the best part was seeing our guys up close, surrounded by their families and the looks on their faces. Many of them told me it wasn't until today's parade that all of this really started to sink in.
We got the cup!
They rolled through the streets of DC like the conquering heroes that they are, cheered by an adoring crowd that filled streets, sidewalks, and even national landmarks to celebrate their Stanley Cup champion, Washington Capitals. You made it a point to get off the bus. Why do you want to be so close to these fans?
Well, I knew it was going to be crazy, but nothing like this. This is so special. There's so many people here, and we're all just having a good time.
5 days after they hoisted the cup, it was time for a parade the district had waited decades for. Do you guys know what you've done for this city?
I don't think we can obviously know what the emotions that the city goes through and people that have lived here their whole lives. I don't think we know, but we know how much it means to them and how important it is.
And to each other. Up close on that bus, it was clear that this group was more than teammates. They were friends, surrounded by family and wives and children, buddies who just happen to be the greatest hockey team in the world right now.
How much weight have you gained from the last couple days?
Yeah, couple beers for sure, a couple pounds. So it's been fun. We've been having so much fun.
Yeah, they weren't the only ones. Look at these crowds. I mean, they are going wild.
Yeah, this is crazy. Like I said, it's unbelievable. Could never imagine something like this for sure.
What is this moment like?
It's pretty cool being on Constitution Avenue and the best city in the U.S. and it's who would have thought?
Who would have thought is right. At one point I looked at Brett Conley, who is a really cool dude, by the way, and said, I can't believe I'm on this bus right now. I'll leave out some of the other things I said. And he looks at me and he goes, yeah, neither can I. Maybe we should do it all again next year. Good idea.
Yeah.
Good idea.
They'll get back at it.
And I get to go on the bus next year,
I was
too.
getting ready to say, and there's that part too,
Yeah.
right?